What's going on, everybody? Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm going to give you a chance to go ahead and share this now because I need everybody to come on in the room. Come on in the room. As you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from. I need you to do that now. Let me greet those of you that are coming in after the fact and letting you know that you are on the right video at the right time. Okay, what time it is. If you're here, it is in fact the right time. As you're coming in, I'm giving those that are tuning in live a second. We're streaming on multiple platforms. And so sometimes it takes a moment to appear and populate on each page and system. So as you're coming in, let me know where you're watching from. Those that are watching the replay, I trust that you're going to do what people are doing now, and that is share and check in. Jeremy, what's up, my brother? Good to see you there. Hey, Joanna, good to see you. Good to see you. Black Pearl in Detroit. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I love some Detroit. And thank you, Wayne County, for helping to deliver Michigan in this most recent election. Thank God for you. Jonathan in Washington, D.C. We are praying for D.C. right now in all seriousness. I need y'all to share. Chuck Middleton, good evening to you, sir. Candace, good evening. Doing well. Dante in Baltimore, what's up, man? Arlington, Texas is here. Thank you for sharing from Charles County, Maryland. Virginia's in the room. Pastor Mike in Memphis, good to see you, my brother. Lauren, thank you so much for that. Love you there in St. Louis. Always good to see you. Macon, Georgia is in the house. 60 more seconds, and I'm going to get into it. Arkansas is here. Asia from PA. Julie, good to see you. Dallas, Chantrice in Dallas. Good to see you. Cynthia in Texas. California's in the house. Here, y'all out here tonight? All right. Joe Wilson, watching from Jersey. I'm glad you're on. I might need to bring you on because I'm going to use you tonight as an example. Tiffany, glad to see you. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Olivia in Abingdon, Maryland. Tamika in St. Louis. Y'all are here. I like this. Let's keep going. We're almost where we need to be. I know it's late, but that's why it's Midnight Mentorship. And if you're up, I hope you're up doing something productive and working on a vision. Louisiana, man, this is great. Watching from India, my brother all the way in India. Good to see you. Honored to have you. Honored to have you. Last 10 seconds, and I got to get into it. Kenzel from North Carolina, what's up, man? Chicago, South Carolina, Madison, Wisconsin. Y'all are in here tonight. I love it. Connecticut. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much for that, Adelia. Always good to see you. Kansas City is here. Hey, cousin Netta. Love you. Hopefully, I'll see you Saturday at the service. Indiana, good to see you. All right, let's get into it because we can do protocol and acknowledgments all night. And so protocol to all we know to call and even to those that we don't know at all. All right. I want to jump right into it. This is, of course, as you can tell from the title, this is Midnight Mentorship. And that's exactly what we're going to do for a little bit. So I need you to grab your note-taking device, whether that be analog or digital, whatever. What's up, cousin Boyd? Good to see you, man. Thank you for that. You know the seat that we sit in. I hate, and I'll just say this. Thank you all that are praying for me and my family. You all know we lost our grandmother on this past Saturday. And we're getting ready to lay her to rest on this upcoming Saturday, the 14th, there in Indianapolis, Indiana. So thank you so much for lifting our family in prayer. I've always hated when people say to others in a time of loss, oh, I know how you feel. No, you don't know how I feel. Well, I lost somebody too. Well, you know how you felt when you lost somebody. You don't know how I feel. And so I say that specifically to my brother, Dr. Boyd. I'm not telling you that I know how you feel, but I do know the seat that you sit in as you all lost your sainted grandmother just a few months ago. And so, we're praying for y'all still, and I appreciate you praying for us. I want to jump right into it To Jadarian, man, you bro. In fact, Jadarian, I'm not gonna call you Jadarian, and only nobody here on this live is gonna know what this means, but you. I'm gonna call you Brother Sanders. Thank you so much for your labor, Brother Sanders, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Really, really appreciate you and how you're helping us right through here. Now, with that being said, I want to get into it. This is again, Midnight Mentorship, and I want to share a principle, a key, a nugget, a perspective, if you will, that I believe is going to help you go from where you are to the place God wants you to be. Now, if you haven't shared, we're going into the teaching now. I need you to do that. Inbox it to a friend, put it in your group text, do whatever you need to do. Anand, I would love to come preach in India. Contact us on the website and we'll make it happen. But I want to share this major key. And the reason that I'm doing more of this mentorship piece is because earlier this year, BC, before COVID, I had the privilege of going overseas to Johannesburg, South Africa. And while there, I was speaking for a business symposium that was led by one of the nation's billionaires. And this is a whole nother lesson in and of itself. But apparently billionaires hang out with billionaires. And so as a result of that, I was able to make some incredible connections. And I learned some lessons, one of which, I'll give you the abbreviated Cliff Note version, one of which is one of the billionaires that was sitting at the table with me. He said something in conversation. Now, number one, he wasn't talking to me, but I was at the table. Now, that's a whole nother message. I had a billionaire on the left and a billionaire on the right, and they were having a whole conversation. And I'm just like watching a volleyball tennis match, going back and forth, soaking up all of this wisdom. And one of the things that they said that really stood out to me was, what's up, Raphael? They said that you should always be mentoring at least 2 to 3 people. They were talking again to each other, but because I'm in the right place at the right time, I'm in position, to soak up everything that they're saying. And so I hit that, I grabbed that, and I internalized it. And I really have tried to make that my motto and my perspective, because quite honestly, I know what it is to want something, to need something, to have a need, to have a goal, and not have the right voices around me to help me get there. And so what I've decided to do is I've decided to be for other people, listen to me, what I wish somebody would have been for me. And so because of that, I'm going to be coming to you guys more with these principles and keys and concepts and strategies. And I'll put this out there now because I know some of you all are already signed up. But to show my commitment to this cause, every week I'm doing a special live. This is not pre-recorded. It's live with me and members of my team. It's going to be a mentorship mastermind cohort that we're putting together, where I'm literally going to be showing you. It's going to be over Zoom. It's not public. You got to register for it. But I'm going to literally be showing you, teaching you, training you on how to do the stuff that we do. Because I believe, please hear me, and we're getting into it now, that mentorship should save you time. Mentorship should save you headache. And mentorship should save you money. Because if I have already taken the L's, all right, if I have already experienced the losses, I need everybody to share this. Remember, we're on YouTube and Facebook. So it's 100 and something of y'all in here. But I think that a lot of that is on YouTube. It's probably like 70. If I'm looking right, it's like 70 something people on Facebook. Everybody not sleep. Come on, send this to somebody. All right. But mentorship, when done right, again, should save you time, should save you heartache and headache, and it should save you money. Because again, here it is. If I've already taken the loss, if I've already had the pain, if I've already learned that lesson, then my loss should be your lesson. All right. It'll make sense. Experience is the best teacher. Well, whose experience? Right? One person can have the experience of touching a hot stove and learning that that hot stove is actually hot. I don't have to have the same experience to learn the lesson. I'm going to watch you scream when you touch it, and I'm going to make a note. Let me add that to my file. Don't touch that thing in the kitchen when the light is on, because it's going to make you scream. I don't need to have the pain in order to get the lesson. And I believe, I'm thoroughly convinced that in the same way that works in that kitchen example, it ought to work with your vision, your ministry, your brand, your business, whatever it is you're doing. You shouldn't have to have the pain to get the lesson. And so I'm going to be walking with the number. What's up, Elijah? Good to see you, bro. I'm going to be working with the number of you. It's very limited space, because this is not something you can do in a large group, because y'all are going to be asking questions of me and different team members on different weeks and whatnot. So if you want that, I'm going to make it available to you tonight. You can get one of your seats and get one of the seats that are left, because we're only doing 50 people in each session. Okay. So we'll get to that. But tonight, everybody say tonight. Oh, come on, touch your neighbor and say tonight. Touch your virtual neighbor and say tonight. I want to go over this particular lesson, and you see it right there in the title. You see it right there in the name of the video. I want to talk and deal with the fact, please hear me and hear me well, that the truth of the matter, y'all, is that your help, your skill set, however you want to put it, your value is not where you think it is. Okay. I want to say that again. Your value is not where you think it is. That's what we're talking about tonight. Y'all really said tonight. I love that. What's up, Dr. PG? Good to see you, bro. I'm going to say it one more time. Your value is not where you think it is. I think I went live and did not put a title on this video. So that could be a deterrent, quite possibly a hindrance to some of the people coming in, because they don't know what we're talking about. But that's okay. Ain't got nobody to blame but me on that one. But tonight, we're talking about the fact that your value is not where you think it is. Now, let's jump into this, because one of the things that I'm learning, and one of the things that I have already learned, is that when building a team, when putting help together, y'all are on YouTube. Somebody's on YouTube. No, there's a title. I don't think there's a title, or was a title on Facebook. I think I just added it. But nevertheless, let's get into it. We'll be fine. Y'all are here, and y'all are the ones I need to talk to. One of the things I'm learning as I'm building and developing a team is that part of my responsibility as a visionary, and I'm talking to y'all because y'all are leaders, all right? The people that follow me and follow these pages, and the people that tune in at 12:17 Eastern Standard Time to watch a mentorship live, you all are leaders, all right? You all are people, listen to me, that have discerned the difference between those that are sent to your life to edify you, those that are sent to your life to educate you, and then those that are sent to your life to entertain you. And somebody write that down, because thank you, kind spirit. That ain't in none of these notes, but that's fresh, man. It's hot off the press now. Some of you all right now are in this live because you all are in different stages of the process of discerning who has been sent to your life to edify you, who has been sent to educate you, and who has been sent to entertain you. The problem that many of your friends have, the problem that many of your employees, your team members, your staff, your peers, your partners, whatever, the problem is some of them cannot get to the place they're supposed to be because they keep listening to the people that are there to entertain them when they're trying to get educated. And let me help you. Please hear me. Everybody that's in your life to provide entertainment, they're not necessarily the ones that you're supposed to get your education from. Some of you all are empty and you're dry and your vision is stale and you're burnt out and you want to quit and you want to throw the towel in because those that God has sent to edify you, you've got them in the wrong category. I'm teaching early. I'm teaching early. Are y'all okay? All right. So one of the things that I'm learning, because y'all are here, y'all are leaders, you all understand that I'm not just here. Those of us that grew up with black mamas like I did, you all are familiar with this expression, with this, we got celebrities in the house, y'all. Let me keep on teaching as I get distracted. It's famous people in here. You never know who's going to show up. It's a midnight mentorship. What's up, Raphael? Good to see you, man. Miles and Adelia. Good. Hey, y'all are here. What was I saying? It's going. The anointing was flowing and then it lifted. I got to get it back. Come back. So here we go. Educate you, entertain, and just be good people. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, Adelia, we got into this early. So the people here we go. I'm back. So here we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mama. Thank you, LaTiffany. I ain't got but one member taking notes in here. I ain't got nobody taking notes, but Tyra. Okay, there we go. All right. Your mother probably said something like mine did. In moments that we all went through as adolescents and those that were feeling ourselves in those childhood, teenage moments, your mother probably said something to you, some variation of, I'm not one of your little friends. Anybody had a mother like I did? I'm not one of your little friends. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I'm not here to play with you. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Denise, y'all know what I'm talking about? Miles, Anthony. Yeah, who know what I'm talking about? I'm not one of your little friends. I think that January 2021, somebody gonna hear that in the White House. Somebody in the the higher realms of our government is gonna be in a board meeting with our vice president, and it might slip out. I'm not one of your little friends. I say that to say, I got witnesses here now. I say that to say, when I come on here and when you encounter not just me, but anybody that you feel might be in position to either edify or educate you, you got to make sure that you do not allow yourself to become common. What's up, South Africa? To become common with them to the point that you miss out on the education or the edification that they're providing, because all you seek is entertainment. All right? Said all that to get to what we're talking about. Now, what does that have to do with the theme or the title of our video tonight? I'm dealing with the fact, and you've got your notes you've shared. Let's get into it. I'm dealing with the fact that many of us must understand that we have put value in the wrong area of our skill set. Now, some of you all, and I'm saying this because some of you need to hear it, and then I'm also saying it because some of you have team members or peers or partners or whatever the context of your life is. Some of you have people that need to hear it. So some of you need to apply it to yourself. Others of you need to take it and apply it to somebody else. I'm learning as a leader, as a developing leader, as a trying to be leader, I'm gonna say it that way, that it's so important that I cast clear vision for the people that God has sent to help me. All right. If we're going to be effective leaders, the day of lording over people is over. The day of, somebody says they never really should have started. I agree. But the day of dictating is over. If you're going to build right, if you're going to build on a sure foundation, if you're going to build something that lasts, you have to have buy-in from the people that you lead. And in order to get that buy-in, you must be clear. Are y'all listening to me? You must be clear in the vision that you cast. That's your job. Nobody else in your organization, in your downline, can be blamed for not running with the vision that you have not clearly cast. Okay? No, so some of you listening to me now are frustrated and aggravated and annoyed. They just don't get it. The team just don't get it. I gotta keep da-da-da-da-da. Well, the question is, and you have to be clear, the question is, are they not getting it because I have not put it in position for them to receive it? I have not articulated it well. I've not painted the right picture. Or are they just not getting it because I don't have the right people in place? Sometimes it's on them. Sometimes it's on you. Y'all with me? So you got to make sure you're casting the vision clear. But in casting the vision, this is the mentorship part. Go with me, guys. In casting the vision, it is crucial that you don't just show them what you're trying to do, but you must cast vision in a way that shows them the role and the function they play in that bigger picture. It's one thing to say, we're going to build a house. That's great. But if I'm going to be effective and get the best results from those that are standing beside me, I got to show them, we're going to build a house, vision. You're going to lay the piping. You're going to put the drywall up. You're going to put the plumbing in, right? You're going to do the electrical wiring. This is your role in this vision. A lot of us, let's walk through the progression. A lot of us are frustrated, number one, because we haven't cast the vision. We've got some general something that we stole from somebody else, right? And we're trying to force it, and that's why nobody's running with it, right? But others of us, we've cast a vision, but we're not seeing results because we have not been able to articulate to the people that are assigned to the vision where they fit in the context. Are you guys listening to me? Now, because of this, here we go. Because of this, it's so important. Somebody said we cash app and let the Lord minister to you now. If you feel a cash app anointing, that's God. Obey him. All right, obey him. Don't miss your blessing. Huh? So at any rate, while you're casting this vision and letting people know where they fit, part of what you have to do is show them that they're more than just their particular skill set. I'm gonna get into some stuff now. I don't know if Joe is still on here. Joe, if you're on here, I want you to say something to me because I want to use Joe as a great example. Joe Wilson, if he's not on here now, I know he's out of town for work because we talked earlier, so he might have shut it down. But if he's here, I want you to follow him. He's going to comment in a second. I want you to make sure you follow him, especially if you have any kind of project or any kind of anything really related to creativity. As far as he does so much. I'm trying to really put it in a box and label it. I'll say it this way. He's our creative director, one of our lead creative directors for Spirit and Truth and for YLC. So, for example, the stage that y'all saw with the 3 stories and all of that stuff, and Joe built that for us. He designed it. His team came in. The studio that I keep telling you all every single day that I'm getting ready to build, Joe's going to be the one that not only does the install and all of that, but he's going to help us run and manage that. The reason I mention him is because his primary, one of his primary functions with us is sound man. All right. One of his primary functions for us with Spirit. What's up, Pastor Tim Newton? Good to see you, man. Is sound man. Now, I think that sound ministry is a phenomenal example of what I'm talking about. Because he and I were having a conversation recently going over, trying to perfect things and get stuff right because I'm never satisfied. Now, say what you will about that. Say it carefully, though. But I'm never satisfied. I don't care how good it is. This is great. And we're going to celebrate. I'm going to applaud you. But you better believe I'm making notes on how I can make this thing better. Doc, man, you had thousands of people at your thing. I know, but I'm going to have tens of thousands. So this was good. I'm happy about this, but it's on to the next. Okay, man, you had 5 presidential candidates. Didn't none of them win? You had 5 candidates. None of them was the one that won. So I don't want no more candidates. I want the president. All right, well, not the one that's in there today. I see you, Trey. I don't mean to talk about your president, Trey. I'm sorry. But I want this new one that's about to come in. I'm going to get me a president one of these days. They're going to be there, right? Because I'm always looking for more. So Joe and I are having conversations about, how we can tweak and shift and adjust and change and do all of this. And in conversation with him, we begin to talk about really just some leadership lessons that I want to share with you all as it pertains to this whole idea of knowing what your function is, okay? Because I am of the persuasion, I am convinced, fully persuaded, right? That a lot of us are leading teams and developing relationships and cultivating people that we have not put in position to win because we're not asking the right questions and we're not asking them to ask the right questions. So the first one that I need you to ask, because I want to make sure you understand, your value is not where you think it is. You think you do one thing, you really do something else. Right? Let me unpack it. Number one thing I want you to ask yourself is this: what problem do I solve? What problem do I need you to ask it, but more importantly, I need you to look at everybody on your team. Look at everybody in your organization. Look at everybody connected to you in some capacity and ask yourself, what problem do they solve? Now, if you're not the senior voice in your enterprise, you need to be asking what problem. Okay, looking at the team I'm on, looking at my church, looking at the ministry that I serve, looking at whatever it is I do, what problem do I solve? This is important because if you're going to really tap in to what it is that you're there to do, you have to be very clear about you guys listening. You have to be clear about what it is that gets better when you walk in. Now, some of y'all are thinking, and if you have not thought of what it is yet, you might need to submit a letter of resignation or something. Well, I'm good. I'm good at pointing out what the problems are. That ain't solving nothing. And there are too many of us. You better hear what I'm saying to you guys. There are too many of us that are perpetually frustrated because all we have is a crowd of people that are professionals at pointing out problems and can't find a solution to save their life. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying to you? Yeah, ask yourself. I need you to ask yourself, what problem do I solve? Ask yourself, what is it that I bring peace to? What area of our enterprise do I bring peace to? You hear what I'm saying to you? Now, I want you to pause for a moment, and I really want you to write that down. Make it, at least jot down. In fact, let's be interactive tonight. Let's be interactive tonight. I want you to comment. You don't have to say what it is or what area, what ministry, what team it is, but I want somebody to start putting in the comments right now. Answer the question, what problem did you solve? I want to talk to you, and I want you to talk to me. We might as well make this thing right. Tell me, what problem did you solve? Answer me, please. Please answer me. Please answer me. Let me see. Bobby Hampton, good to see you, man. Order, honor, peace. Okay, there we go. You solve the problems in music ministry. Okay, I want to know. Talk to me. What's up, man? Good to see you. I want to know. You bring order. Okay, I need some of y'all to be a little bit more specific. You're doing a great job, though. You're doing a great job. But I want to know, ask yourself, what is it? Mental health. Okay, in your team, you solve the problem of mental health. Okay, music and media. Tracy Thomas said administration. That is the absolute truth. She's on our team, so I know she's telling the truth. Where, if it had not been for Tracy on my side, where would I be? You solve the problem of bringing more people in to help build our online platform on our e-team. Okay, you solve problems of dishonor, disorder, and okay, I like it. And you do, Adelia. You solve the problem of insincere worship. Okay, humble much? No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. You solve the problems in children's ministry. Okay, y'all got it. 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 Yeah. All right. Let me see. What else? Okay. Now, after you've identified what problem you solve, the next question becomes, what does my experience make me the answer for? Because what I need us to understand, please hear me well, guys, hear me well. You're not there. Whatever your title is, whatever your job description is, whatever's on your badge, whatever's on your name tag, whatever it is, that's not really what you're there for. You're there to solve problems. No. I'm the youth pastor. You're there to solve problems. Youth ministry might be the area that you solve problems in. That could be it. But you're there to solve problems. No. I'm in the what am I? I'm in the parking lot or the janitorial ministry. I'm in the such and such of this, and I help with security. No. You're not on the security ministry. You're on the problem solving ministry. Now, the problem that you solve might be when folk act up, you got to carry them out. All right. but you're there to solve problems. Now, let's shift a little bit. I'm going to let you guys go in a minute. Let's shift for a moment, because the next question becomes, what does my experience make me the answer for? In other words, what is it that I do? What is it that I have been through? What is it that I have lived through that uniquely, don't miss that word, uniquely postures me to fit in over here? What have I done? What have I accomplished? What have I built? What have I survived and lived through that has uniquely equipped me to fit over here? Y'all listen to what I'm saying to you. A lot of us are frustrated. Why? Because we're trying to fit in places that are, oh, this is so good. Some of us are trying to fit into places that our experience does not justify. You don't need to be over the music, okay, I'll go with that one. You don't need to be over the music ministry if you don't know no music. I don't hear nobody. I don't hear nobody. I don't hear nobody. You don't need to be over, you don't need to be over the finance team if you got felonies for check fraud. Yeah. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Y'all listening? You don't need to be over the children's ministry if you don't like kids. On one extreme, other extreme, you don't need to be over the children's ministry if you've been on First 48 or How to Catch a Predator. Oh, it's quiet in here tonight. No. What does your experience make you the answer for? Because I came to tell you, you got to ask yourself these questions. You got to ask yourself these questions. You got to ask yourself these questions. Yeah. Lord have mercy. The business don't never stop. Lord have mercy. Yeah, but hey, look, that's what happens when I'm the answer. Folk got to reach out for the answer. All right. Ask yourself though, what does my experience make? Some of y'all are wasting time trying to be put in positions you're not built for. Okay. Because if you are in that position, you don't have the experience, the know-how, the knowledge to execute what needs to be done. And some of you all, I'm talking to you as leaders, you're frustrated because you got people in position. You got people in position that don't have the experience to handle the load that comes with that seat. Okay. And remember, the primary lesson tonight is that they're there to solve problems. And some of them can't solve problems. Hello. Because they don't have the experience on how. Are y'all listening? I got to get ready to end. Here's the big one though. Here's the big one though. Here's the big one. Are you ready? What atmosphere? Because remember, you're a problem solver. That's what you're there for. I'm back to my boy Joe. Great conversation we were having earlier. And one of the things I was sharing with him is I was appreciating him for how he was working the situation out. I was telling him, I said, hey, you're not here for sound. You're here to solve problems. You're not here for sound, because he was working something out for me. Say, hey, you're not here for sound. That's not what you're here for. That's not what you're here for. You're here to take problems off of my plate. I know what the job description says. I know it. I wrote it. I know what the title says. I know I gave it. But let me tell you what that really looks like. You're here to provide solutions that only you can offer. Y'all listen to what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you got to have the same approach. You got to have the same mentality with everybody that's connected to you. You're not here to tell me what's wrong. I know what's wrong. You're not here to tell me what's broke. I know what's broke. You're not here to tell me what's not going right. I know what's not going right. You're here to tell me, hey, this problem that we're all aware of, here's how we're going to fix it. Why? Because I'm the reason I'm on this team is because I have the experience. to bring a solution to that. But let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. You ready? What atmosphere do I bring to the team? What atmosphere do I bring to the team? I'm going to say something that's going to shock some of y'all, but if you get it and if you apply it, it's going to set you and your team free. And y'all are going to go places you never thought you'd go. And now let me say this now. If you want to be in part of our mentorship mastermind, I need you to do this real quick. Because I don't even think this is appetizer. This is like snack in the car on the way to the restaurant. Okay. All right. If you want the real deal, if you want to really be a part of what we're doing, I'm only taking 50 per class, but I want you to text mentorship to 75787. In fact, I'm gonna post the link in the comments on Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Let me see. I think I can do that. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, text mentorship to 75787. But I want you to ask yourself, what atmosphere do I bring to the team? Because here's what's going to shock some of you. Here's what's going to scare some of you. And here's what I hope is going to set more of you free. You can do more, leader. I need you to listen to me. You can do more with people that don't have as much skill, don't have as much experience, don't have as much know-how, don't have as much, there's the link, y'all, copy and paste it, don't have as much swag or resume, but have your spirit. You can do more with them than people that have the longest resume in the world. You listen to what I'm saying? You can do more with people that don't know so-and-so, haven't been such and such, right? Haven't accomplished this or that, but have the right attitude and mindset. You can do more with them than people that think they've got it going on. Problem. And think, here it is, that they're doing you a favor by being there. Better hear what I'm saying to you. You don't need anybody on your team that's only there because they're doing you a favor. Y'all listen to what I'm saying? Y'all listen to what I'm saying to you? I need y'all to hear me. You need to focus on getting people that don't just have the art, but have the attitude. So many of us are frustrated because we're afraid if I take you out of position, if I don't do this with you, if I don't have you on board, if I don't have you in position, if I don't have you involved, then it's not going to be as good. We're not going to make it. You would be better off, and some of you need to hear what I'm saying to you. You would be better off to take a L on one front if it's going to build the team in another front. Y'all listen to what I'm saying to you? Because the question has to be asked, and you got to ask it. Those of you that are senior leaders, I need you to hear me. Okay? Those of you that are secondary leaders, you need to be asking yourself. You need to be asking yourself. You need to be asking yourself, what atmosphere do I bring to the team? When you show up, do we get more on point or more off track? When you show up, you, I'm talking about you. When you show up, do we get closer to the goal or further from the goal? Y'all listening to me? When you show up, does honor walk in or does dishonor show up? Y'all hear what I'm saying? What atmosphere do you bring to the team? I'm saying this because I need you to hear it. What's up, Goody? Good to see you. Hey, Rashana. Some of you all, your team is jacked up because you got people that you've left in position because they're good at what they do, but they're bad at atmosphere. I don't think you heard me. That's good. Some of you all are frustrated. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying to you. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying to you. Some of y'all are frustrated and delayed. Some of y'all are hindered because you refuse to remove people that are toxic for the team because they're good at what they do. And you have not reached a point of maturity yet. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. Let's just be real. You've not reached a point of understanding that I'd rather have somebody that's not as good at what they do, but is good for the culture of the team. Because the crazy thing is, if you have somebody, I feel something on here now. If you have somebody, although good at what they do, if they're bad at culture, what they're going to do is they're going to run everybody else away that's good at what they do. And so now, instead of removing one person, now you've got 10 people that have been tainted. And you know whose fault it is? Yours. Well, but I didn't do it. No. You're right. You didn't do it. What's the it? You didn't remove them. You didn't put them out of position. You didn't take them out of their spot of influence. And now what was in them has bled over into everybody else. And it's nobody's fault but yours. I got to get out of here. 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 Listen, I got to get out of here. But I do want to say this. If you want to be a part, ooh, that's good. Y'all see that? She said, good people don't leave jobs or appointments. They leave toxic culture. So true. So true. And when they leave, you left holding the back. I hear you. I've been down that road. And if y'all would listen, sometimes I haven't seen that. Keep on growing. Keep on going. You will. And when you hear it, you're going to need to know what to do with it. This is why mentorship matters. I got to go. I got 50 spots. It's 90 something people on here at almost 1 a.m. between YouTube and Facebook. But I got to end it. I got to end it. But if you want to be one of the 50 that's in these classes that we're doing, these mentorship masterminds I'm doing, I need you to go ahead and sign up tonight, like right now. You just sign up right now. The first week, I'm going to be teaching you how to grow your digital ministry. I don't say it, I'm saying this because it's late, and you get the unfiltered, unreserved version when it's late at night. So I'm gonna just be very real with you. To be very real with you, I don't think I have to sell y'all on why I'm going to teach on how to grow your digital ministry. I say that to God be the glory, but come on, y'all know what it is. Y'all know the stats. Y'all come on, you know what it is. 2 million viewers, 800 plus partners. If you want to know how to grow your digital ministry, let the team that founded Spirit and Truth teach you. It's that simple, right? I'm going to be doing a session this month on fundraising in a pandemic. I told y'all on Instagram earlier today, I've been saying that we're going to build a studio for a week now, a little over a week now. And in the midst of a pandemic, over $15,000 has come in towards the studio. I'm not talking about pledges. I'm talking about in. Hear me? Of course, we had loss in my family this week, so that's thrown our building search off. But prior to that, every day, we've been out looking at, I've been posting pictures. Hey, we had a meeting here. We did a walkthrough here, showing contractors different things. Can we do what we want to do in this space? Do we need more? Is this ceiling going to work? How much is it going to cost to change it? This isn't the right fit. We've been working on it. But in a pandemic, we're knocking that goal out because I'm using the same stuff I'm going to teach those that I mentor in our fundraising in a pandemic class. It's very simple. You want to know how to raise money for your vision? Sign up for the class. It's that simple. Y'all enjoyed this tonight. I'm doing a whole session later in the month about team building and specifically the 3 people that will destroy your team. I promise you don't want to miss it. All right. So I'm going to end the live. The link is in the comments, but here's the easy way to do it. Just go ahead and text mentorship to 75787. Just as you see it on the screen. They'll send you an automatic link that you can click, and you can sign up for the class. Just that easy. All right. That's what I need y'all to do. Go now. If you want to be a part, I only have 50 seats for each class. All right. So I need y'all to hurry up and get them because people have been getting it every day. People getting it every day, getting it every day, getting it every day. You need to get it now, all right? I'll make it easy. Some of y'all, I don't see it. I can't click the link in here. Y'all follow me on Instagram? If so, go to my Instagram bio, at M Moore Jr. on Instagram. Click the link in my bio, and it's right there. It'll take you 3 minutes to sign up, maybe, and you'll be good to go, all right? Love you guys. Praying for y'all. I'll see you.